This is me, exactly 1 second before colliding into this trash compactor. Before I show you the full clip, let me give you some context. Hello, my name is Josiah. I love parkour and going on adventures, and that's why I created Altorsphere. If this is your first time on my page, I recommend watching these 3 videos below. I'll leave a link to them in the description. They're some of my personal favorites. Alright, so now, leading up to my fail. Last spring, I was super consistent in my training, and it was definitely showing. I had recently hit my largest cat pass splat. I'd conquered fears in my brain that were holding me back, and I was just feeling super confident in my training. So I remember discovering this jump back in April of 2025, and it's located in the parking garage for a really fancy hotel, so you can bet that there's pretty much always security there, which was really difficult to find the time to dodge the guards and get a jump in. I did, however, get a chance to do a standing pre to the trash compactor in May. It felt pretty good. It was good to test the waters. Alright, fast forward 2 months, it's July. I'm going downtown near the spot of the jump to meet a friend for lunch, and I just hit him up. I'm like, yo, you want to record me doing this jump? Keep in mind, I haven't trained at all that week. I haven't even warmed up anything. And so you can already know that that was a bad idea. Alright, so me and my friend Weston arrive at the parking garage, and I do a few preps to try and warm up, but I know that we have to be really fast. I would only get 1 go at this before security would probably kick us off. So something that really scared me about this jump was the run-up. It was a completely blind run-up because of the way that the railings were positioned and how far below the trash compactor was. I couldn't see where I was going. I had to get creative and use the markings from the parking spot to guide me on where I should go. I tried to stay within the yellow line so that I knew that I would actually land on the trash compactor and not hit the side of it or not hit it at all. So the thing that scared me the most about this jump was the railing. I had to clear a 4-foot railing on top of making sure that I made the distance over to the trash compactor. I was super scared that I was going to clip my foot on the railing and land on my neck or my head, and that would have just been super worse than what actually happened. Alright, enough yapping from me. I'm just gonna let you watch the full clip. I knew immediately when I took off that I was cooked. There was nothing I could do about it. So the initial impact of hitting the trash compactor really didn't hurt that much. It was funny how I just kind of like bounced off of that. And then most of the impact I took landed on my right elbow and my right hip. And I remember getting up afterward and like I couldn't fully extend my elbow for probably like 3 weeks. But nothing broke. I mean, I still live with hip pain. I need to roll that basically on the daily. It's probably something that I'm going to deal with for the rest of my life. But the biggest problem I see with the jump is that I didn't get enough speed. I started about 10 steps back, and I should have probably let myself have an additional 10 to 15 steps to get even more momentum, because I just didn't get there. So if you listen closely, you'll actually hear a little tinkling sound in the clip. That was my glasses lens popping out of the frame. When I picked it up, it wasn't even damaged at all, like no scratches on it. More proof that Ray-Bans are on top. The biggest lesson that I learned from this fail is that I'm not invincible. Up until this moment, things have been going really well for me in parkour, and I'd had it pretty easy with getting away without getting injured and stuff. And then having a setback like this kind of brought me back down to earth and made me realize that, hey, I was getting overconfident in my training, and I wasn't taking the measures that I needed to ensure that I could land that jump. While the fail did suck, I'm really grateful for the lessons that I learned because of it. I continue to do parkour regularly with friends, and I'm super happy with my training and just the progress that I've made even since. So I recently revisited the spot and did a standing precision off, Kong off, and while it went well, I am never attempting the running pre again, so don't even ask. Alright guys, that's it from me today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Saturday.